to the Melrose Public Schools Band Night. This group is made up of first through third year band students and the fourth and fifth. Jump right into it, so keep an ear out for this lovely bass line as we play our very first song for you tonight, Robin Hood and the Golden Arrow. So that was our first piece for tonight. Today we just have two pieces for you. So we're going to wrap up our portion of the performance. And for that, youth band will play for you the first full band piece that we began our work on this year called Soar with the Dragons. If you are a friend or family member of one of these youth band students, you may have heard us play a very short sneak preview of this at our concert that we had in December, a little mini performance. And tonight we are super excited to share with you the full version of this piece with dynamics and our different melody lines and all of our counter melody lines put into play. So now, without further ado, we hope you enjoy our final piece for the youth band tonight, Soar with the Dragons.
How's it going? Hey. Yeah. My name is Mr. Shumate. I am one of the teachers here at the middle school, but I also run the Melrose High School Jazz Band. The students have been working really hard, and they put together a nice program for you. The first tune we're going to play is a song called Green Onions, originally by Booker T and the MGs, which was the house band for Stax Volt Records in Memphis, and then I will tell you what we're up to after that. So thank you for coming. If you hear something you like, let us know. When we have soloists, they love hearing claps and applause, so let them know that you appreciate what they're doing, and away we go. Santillo on keys and Sammy McQuaid on guitar. And this next one is a song originally written by Gus Kahn and Ishmael Jones. It's a song, American songbook standard song called It Had to Be You. My apologies. And we're going to feature on vocals Kate Urchak. we have a song by the great Duke Ellington. I'm a firm believer of if you're going to lead a jazz band and perform and teach jazz band, it's really important to teach the foundational pieces of what a jazz band means, and Duke Ellington is about as high on that list as you get. So we have a song for you, a song called Satin Doll. It's going to feature Caleb Barnes on piano solo. And after that, we got one more for you. Thank you all so much for coming out and supporting the arts. We appreciate you. Thank you. All right, we got one more for you folks. It's a song by a composer and musician who I think I've converted the jazz band into really liking, a musician named Jacob Mann, who plays with all sorts of different ensembles, sort of electronic music, jazz, and then he also has a big band where he sort of has a fresh and unique approach to writing big band music. more modern approach, I suppose. But anyway, we've done about 3 or 4 of his songs, and we added a new one to the list, and this is a song called Pete Wheeler. Now, if that name sounds familiar to you, did anyone here ever play backyard baseball? Just me, okay. Well, backyard baseball, revolutionary game on your computer, on like your old Macintosh computer, the one with like the colorful outside. And it was a baseball game, and one of the characters, the main character, the best character, is named Pete Wheeler. So, without further ado, we present to you Pete Wheeler. Melrose Jazz Band, everybody. Thank you all very much. Thanks for coming out. We appreciate it.
See where they go with this. All right.
All right, this is the Melrose High School Percussion Ensemble. I'd just like to mention one person's name who's left off the list of percussion personnel. That is Artis Center. Where are you? Okay, there you go. All right. We're going to start with excerpts from Carmen. Coincidentally, this is the 150th anniversary of the release of this piece this very week. It's like March 3rd of 1875. So here we go. Here's Carmen. Hey, another round of applause for Mac Dillon on drums. Our last piece, Blue Rondo a la Turk, is a composition by the great Dave Brubeck. He was a modern jazz composer that spearheaded the West Coast jazz, what's called the cool jazz movement. While there was frantic bebop going on in New York, West Coast had its own thing. He wrote a lot of things in odd time signature. One of his most famous was Take 5. Things in 7, things in 9. Part of the song is based on a Turkish folk rhythm that's in 9, broken up into 2-2-2-3. And that's the Turk part of it. The Blue Rondo is a blues. Later on in the piece, we're going to go into straight ahead jazz blues and return to the Turkish rhythm. Here we go, Blue Rondo a la Turk. That's Tom Sweeney on the vibraphone solo. Let's hear it. Thank you so much.
There we go. Hi everyone. So we're gonna take about a 10-minute intermission here real quick. We're gonna fully reset the stage for our middle school and high school bands. While we do that, our Melrose Band-Aiders are selling concessions out in the lobby, so feel free to go get a snack and a drink. And we will be back in 10 minutes. Perfect. Yeah, all middle school, we're gonna go into the band room. Thank you. All right, we'll be back in 10. Thanks.
I protect my back. Like, what's going on?
No complaints. How's it going? How's school going? You're swimming, right? How's that? You would see, I don't know what Oh, all right. Oh, nice. Oh, congratulations. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's really, really cool. So what's your stroke? Yeah. Backstroke. Oh, nice. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, really? Oh, okay.
I know.
You're in my book.
Yeah. I know how to swim. Like, I never.
Oh, that's really, really cool. And where were stages? Where was that located?
No, it was after February. Last year. It was the first. M19. We got to cancel it because it wasn't
Oh, okay. No, what's that? Oh, okay. I was going to say, yeah, actually,
yeah. On the nicest and we go 5-hour journeys and stuff.
Yes. Oh, really? Yeah. That's what I was telling you, one of Evan's first wrestling meets was up in Worcester. Bear Hill or school. I think that's named. But yeah, they had an Olympic-sized pool there, like this fitness center, courts. I was like, oh, I'm not impressed. It's something similar to that.
No. That was another. She's a large gym. What's next to that?
Really? Yeah. It's amazing.
How's that?
Yeah, he's doing well. He just started lacrosse. Yeah, I mean, this last year was his first year of lacrosse. So this is like really. I don't know what my alarm is. We'll see how it goes. This is like, pretty much it. And then, Nate's been dancing for stuff. Yeah, he just danced I was just at Denver. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, and he's going to be dancing at Miami in a couple of weeks. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. So if you ever watch NBC Boston, when they do like the timeout and Abby, I'm not going back to Abby is one of the guys on the court. You see them in the background dancing. It's kind of funny because he's playing one of those track classes and he has one of those Peaky Blinders outfits. I'm not sure. But yeah, he sticks out. He's got with those kids, which he's done his whole life. He's always kind of like, oh yeah, it's really, really cool. Hip hop. Yeah, he does it. Hip hop. Not so much break dancing, more just like that mob type of dancing and stuff. Yeah, him and the group that he was in went to this World of Dance Boston. This was back in, I don't know, December or something, and they made it to the semifinals, which was in LA. So we'll be doing that. We'll be doing that in like June. Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, it's a pretty big group. I want to say it's around 25, 30 kids all together. Like for the Celtics, they break them up into two groups because they're so big. But he loves it. You know, it's one of their groups. In sports, he's complaining about it. Every single practice, every single meet, but he's never once complained about dancing. He has practice on Fridays from 5:30 to 9, and on Sundays from 4 to 6. I mean, that's a big opportunity. And on a Friday, and his dance complex is right above Popeye's fried chicken, like right there, and like, I just got to work on it. How many? These biscuits are so good.
Put on.
Yeah, and Griff, would you eat? No, I mean, oh, really? So, yeah, no, but he really likes it.
Have you ever been?
Yeah, we went a couple of years ago. But, yeah. Everything was wrong. Yeah, it was during, when we went, it was during the crazy weather storm where it was like first time it snowed there. And we went to, what's that, where the Mario World is?
Oh, you first?
So, yeah, there's like Nintendo World, Nintendo.
Yeah, it's the new Nintendo World.
Yeah, we went to it, and it was only like the second or third week it was open, and it was empty because it was raining so hard. We were wearing ponchos, and the rain was coming up our ponchos. That's literally how bad it was. We're like, we're in the room, but people be able to go like, it stinks. Yeah, that was not good memory.
We once went to Spain. It was actually warmer on the stage. It was February. It was like almost February. No, it was like 70-something there, and it was like 55 here. Michelle is it, but like, shorts and t-shirt. But like, still, it was warmer than usual.
But it's funny, it makes it feel worse when you're leaving, warm when you go to cold and everything. You feel like you're warm when it's just crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's it.
All right, I'll see how it is.
Go. Awesome, thank you so much for coming tonight, everyone. That was our 6th grade band. And the first piece you heard, yeah, give it up for the 6th graders. 7th graders, let's start coming on up. So that first piece that you heard was called The Beast. It's continuing our tour of mythical creature-themed middle school band music, which tends to be a theme that we see. But this piece had a lot of new concepts for our 6th graders that we looked at, including some 3/4 time, which meant that there's 3 beats in the measure instead of 4, which is a big change for them. And we also were in a different key signature than we've been playing in so far this year. So they worked hard on that. And coming up next is our 7th grade band. And our 7th grade band is going to be playing a piece called Journey to the Stars. And you're going to hear some pretty cool stuff. Is this working over here? So this piece is actually going to have some piano with the band, which you don't see a whole lot of until you get to some more advanced level music. So I'm glad that we were able to have some piano with us. Vince is going to cover the piano part for us. He's been working really hard on that. Cool. Percussions, are we all set? We ready to roll? You need another second? Awesome. All right, we're going to wait one more second and then we're going to give you Journey to the Stars. Enjoy. All right, we got another, so all middle school band students are gonna come up and we're gonna do our combined piece for you. So this piece, we're gonna make our way up here. Let's find those seats that we found during wind today, right? All right, so this next piece is a pretty cool band concept called The Wrath of the Mechanical Monsters. So when I heard this piece, I thought, I think that this is gonna be perfect for this group, because if you notice, we have a very large number of people in the back playing some percussion instruments back there. So this piece has some pretty cool stuff in it. I am going to give you a heads up that there is a supposed to be an air raid siren sound, so prepare yourselves for that. It'll happen twice, once at the beginning and once at the end. So we're going to make sure everything's all set up here, and we'll be right back with Wrath of the Mechanical Monsters. Thing. I'll be right back. 7th grade, we're gonna head back over. 8th grade, we're gonna stay and reset up here. Great. All right, so thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the Wrath of the Mechanical Monsters. So we had a few kind of unusual things going on here. So we had some people playing on some of my old frying pans from my kitchen. We had some different metal objects back here that they were working with. We had the siren. I'm trying to think of any other different stuff. We had a synthesizer. And some pretty cool stuff going on. So as the 6th and 7th grade is heading off, up in front is our 8th grade band. And yeah, let's give it up for the 8th grade band. So I really appreciate the dedication of this group. I see them very often, which is fantastic. And it's been a really great treat getting to see the progress that we're able to make over this year. We are playing pieces for you. So the first piece that we're going to play is called Scenes from an Ocean Voyage. And it actually is in 4 movements. So this is something new for a lot of our friends up here playing, right? So there are 4 different movements that have all different styles. So we are gonna, we'll see you at the end of 4 movements. Are we all set? Are we ready to go? Awesome, great. Enjoy Scenes from an Ocean Voyage. we've got a piece called Ancient Flower, and this piece is really working on our slow and lyrical playing and some of our small section playing, right? We've got a pretty small group up here, so a lot of them are very independent on their own parts, right? So this piece has really kind of challenged us to play quietly. It's significantly more difficult to play quieter than it is loud, which you might think is the other way around. But it's much harder to play together in tune quietly. And I'm really proud of the work that this group has done on this piece. So I hope that you enjoy Ancient Flower. Thank you very much. So, I've got a little surprise that's not on the program real quick. So, I've got three fantastic percussionists up here. And something that you run into a lot is there's kind of a sweet spot with percussionists. One is where you need about, I don't know, 5 to 8. So a lot of times we end up playing some stuff that they don't really have the most exciting parts on, because it's a lot of super lyrical pieces, which are fantastic, but I wanted to give them a little bit of stuff to work on. So I actually challenged them, and they've been rehearsing on their own, and they've been writing some, they actually wrote a couple of drumline cadences that they're gonna play for you. They're nice and short, so they're gonna play some different ones for you here. I've got some stands for them right here. They're gonna come out, and we'll be right back with you in 1 sec. All right, so this first one that they're gonna play, it's by Randall Standridge. It's called Randy's Radical Rhythm, which I thought was pretty interesting. So they're gonna come on out, and they're gonna give it a go. So this is Noah, and Wallace. All right. We good, guys? One sec, here we go. So these two cadences are two that these three actually wrote themselves. Is there a name for either of them? No? All right, unnamed cadence, 1. Thank you, guys. All right, they got one more for you, unnamed cadence number 2. And yeah, so these three have been working really hard on this. I want to give a shout out to my colleague Kim Piper, because she's been letting them practice in her chorus room while we have band. So I know it's super loud in there. But they've been working really hard on this, and maybe we'll have to add some of these cadences for marching band next year. You never know. I'll get them for you. Give it up for these three. Really great work here, guys. All right. All right. So our last piece for the 8th grade group is called España Cañí, and it is a Spanish march that it's a traditional Spanish march that is typically heard at bullfights. So we've really been enjoying working on this. It's got a lot of different styles from what we've played on, and it's going to feature Sydney on a trumpet solo, and it's been really fun to work on. So yes, enjoy España Cañí, and then we're going to transition to the high school. I'm hoping to keep the transition under 5 minutes, so I'm going to try to go fast here, all right? All right. There we go. Thank you very much. So we're going to make a very quick transition. High school, let's get on up on the stage. Get warmed up here, and then we will tune, and we'll get going, all right? Come on up. Give us 5 minutes here, and we'll be back with more music. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So that first piece you heard was by one of my favorite composers, Carol Britton Chambers. There goes my baton. It was called Cedar Canyon Sketches. We had a lot of soloists throughout. I just want to make sure that I'm getting to mention these people, but I lost my sheet. So if you're a soloist, can you raise your hand? We got 2 flutes. We got Paul back here on the euphonium. Who else we got? Pamela on the flute as well. I don't know where my program went. My program seems to have a blank page, so that's on me. Cool, so that piece really focused on, we did some mixed meter, which means that there's not an even number of beats, right? So we had a long and a short beat, which is very complicated, but we spent a lot of time counting out loud. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. They're pros at it now. So they did a really fantastic job with that. This next work that we've got is a work by Frank Erickson called Air for Band. It's really a cornerstone work in the wind band repertoire. So this is going to be played by our smaller group. I see almost all of these people 4 days a week. But then 2 days a week, I see a slightly smaller group. So we've been working on this piece with that group. So we're gonna play that for you. Sit back and enjoy Air for Band. Thank you very much. So we've got two more pieces for you today. This next work is called Rumba de la Tumba, and has become one of our favorite works to play. It is a macabre style piece, and we've got some kind of different percussion back here. We've got a ton, as you saw from our percussion ensemble, right? We've got a ton of super talented percussionists, right? And it's kind of hard finding pieces that give them a challenge. So I think these next two kind of did, a little bit. But this one is really going to focus on some of our mallet players, as they're going to have a little bit of a feature here. But before we go, I want to start saying my thank yous, because we've got so many people to thank for putting on such a fantastic concert. So I'll do most of them at the next break before the last piece. But the biggest, two huge thank yous that I wanted to give first is to our Director of Visual Performing Arts, Steve Black, who has been super supportive of our band program this year, and been a huge help in helping us grow and continue to put great music out for you. And the next one I want to do right now is to our Melrose Band-Aiders, who are the backbone of our band. They raise a lot of money every year to help support all students. They helped support third graders going to hear the Lexington Symphony this year, all the way up through our graduating seniors with scholarships. So they do a fantastic job supporting us in every aspect of the band program. If you are interested in becoming a Band-Aider, if you're a parent and want to help out, we have wonderful meetings on the first Tuesday of the month. And I'm sure that there are plenty of Band-Aiders around who would be happy to chat with you. So if you're a middle school parent and looking to see what you can help out with as your kids get through middle school into high school, I'm sure we would absolutely love to have some more people. So they'll be around to chat after the concert, so let them know if you're interested in helping us out here. All right? Great. So enjoy Rumba de la Tumba. sax. We had some more soloists on this. We had Sid McQuaid on the alto sax. We had Mirabelle Blanchard, Olivia Buzzard, and Calla again on the flute. And we had Eileen on the bells in the back. Let's give all of them a round of applause. Thank you. All right, we got one more piece to share with you tonight, but before that I got to do the rest of my thank yous, and we've got a wonderful community of people here in Melrose, so I've got a lot of people to give a lot of thanks to. I already thanked Steve Black, but I want to just give him one more shout out for all he does for us. In addition to him, the rest of our wonderful administration at the high school and at the middle school for supporting our music program as we continue to try to grow here. I want to give a big shout out to Mr. D and the MHS TV team for putting on a fantastic live stream of this show. It's a very high quality stream and we really are very appreciative for all they're able to do for us, so thank you. To the MHS, the MBMMS custodial staff and DPW for keeping our school and helping us out with all this stuff. We really appreciate all of your help. My fantastic music colleagues, Kim Piper and Eric Duback, for all they do with the choir and the orchestra. Mr. B and Mr. Shume for their wonderful work with our groups, and Miss White with the youth band. And the one last thing I want to thank is all of you. Thank you to our parents and caregivers for supporting your students continuing to play music through their high school career. We couldn't do it without your support, driving them to rehearsal constantly and doing all those things that you do to help make this possible for them every day. So thank you, and thank you for being here tonight. Thank you. All right, our last piece is a piece called Choose Joy. And this piece is by Randall Standridge, and it is part of his Unbroken project, which is a group of pieces that were written to hopefully put a little more light into some mental health issues that students deal with all throughout the country every day. And not just students, like across the whole music community. So this is hoping to just be a piece of encouragement. This one in particular, you'll hear the Ode to Joy melody throughout, and this is just supposed to, I pulled this straight from the thing. This piece encourages everyone to find happiness and positivity where we can. So we wanted to send you out on a happy note, so please enjoy Choose Joy. Thank you so much for coming to our concert tonight. Please get home safe, and thank you for supporting the Melrose Band. Woo!